One of the largest luxury SUVs on the planet is the Lincoln Navigator. Today I have it in the Reserve trim level, and it's an L, so it's extra long. Let's get this test drive going. If you're interested in a new Navigator, come check out our inventory. We're online at smalelincoln.com. Pristine white metallic is the name of this white on the exterior. And what I like about it is that whenever the sunlight hits it, you can see little metal flakes in there that really make this car sparkle. Of course, that contrasts well with the blacked out features on the grille, those chrome accents with the Lincoln logo in the front. You have nice daytime running lights there that kind of resemble like a wing pattern on the side, LED headlights. Coming around the side, we have these massive 22-inch wheels on here. That kind of dark graphite look to the wheels themselves with chrome cuts that really make that stick out with the Lincoln logo in the center. Also coming down the side, you notice that Navigator logo there. Navigator's blacked out, you got the chrome accents. I have keyless entry in this vehicle. I'm just gonna put my hand through the handle with the key fob in my pocket. That lowered the running board down there, you can see. And if I open that up, pretty easy to see there. You have the automatic side view mirror there folding for us. If I wanna lock this back up, there's little ridges up top here. And just hit that. Around the back side of the vehicle, you notice those daytime running lights that really run across the back. Check out that display. Just really cool to have that on there, especially at nighttime. You have the windshield wiper in the back that is tucked away into the spoiler. So we have the split tailgate here. Whenever I press the button, the top end comes up. This is nice because the groceries aren't gonna fall out on you. I can press this and it'll slowly open that up. And I can get into the back here. This is the L, so you have extra space back here for storing stuff. You have lights back here, right? So those are actually up here on your tailgate, and you can actually rotate those and kind of get the light where you need them to be with that. So that's a nice feature to have. Some other big things whenever you have a longer tailgate like this, nice to be able to put down those third row seats with a push of a button. So if I just press this button and hold it, you have those automatic folding seats that go all the way down. And it's nice to have that extra storage space if you need it. You see right there, what happened was that the other seat was blocking it, so it actually popped back up. So nice safety feature to have with this. If I want to put down the second row seats, I can put down the one there. We have something on that seat, of course. And if I put down the second one, you see it folds all the way flat there, but definitely a lot of space in this vehicle. Jumping into the back seats, what's really cool about these back seats, hot chocolate, premium leather. I love it. Great color name. Makes me thirsty for some hot chocolate on a cold day like this. And, you know, just sitting back here in the back seat, usually the issue for the third row is that adults can't fit back here, right? But with this trim level, I got plenty of space. We have some ventilation back here for the long road trips, make it a little bit easier to go. You have two USB-C fast charging ports on this side, and actually on my side as well. You have some cup holders back there, but you know, one of the big things in this back seat is that you can actually recline a little bit. So that just helps you, once again, with those longer road trips. So check out the cool features we have here in the back seats. We have our heated, and we have a chauffeur setting, so we can actually change the seats in the front here. I can actually lean that back, lean it forward, and what that is doing is actually changing the passenger seat up here. Pretty cool to have that. I could just, you know, do that if I need more space, or if I need to get something out of the way, if I'm being chauffeured. You obviously have those heated seats like we said. You have ambient lighting back here, guys. How cool is that? Kids in the back seat can change ambient lighting however they want it. And you have your climate control settings, audio settings. You have another 3-prong 120-volt house outlet back here. You have your cup holders down here. You also have some storage on the back of these seats, right? That's nice to have. 2 USB-C fast charging ports on the back of these seats as well. These second row seats are captain's chairs, so you have a nice, I'm gonna say, guys, it's a fat armrest. If you got big arms, this is the armrest for you. I love it. Also back here, you have your speakers in the doors. You have really cool accenting throughout all of this. But of course, every time we do one of these videos and we have a panoramic sunroof, it's my favorite feature because it gives us a lot of vertical visibility back here and makes this spacious back seat even more spacious feeling. All right, guys, that's a lot of features back here. Let's jump up front. Let's get this thing on the road. Obviously, with the redesign in 2025, we had this 48-inch screen come into play here on the Navigator. It's something that's really changed the game here for Lincoln. We see it in the Nautilus, and what I'm seeing here is we have a large display. We have our instrument cluster up here. It's closer to the vision of the road for me, so I don't really have to look too far to see my speed limit there. It's up out of the way of this steering wheel. You can see that it's kind of a flat top and bottom here. Makes it, it's definitely a different type of feel, but it's a little sportier, I'd say. It allows you to turn the wheel a little bit easier in a lot of situations for me. Some other things we want to talk about whenever we look at this screen, we see that we have multiple panels that kind of look like one panel all the way across. But when you look up there, you can actually see that you have your park, reverse, neutral, drive, you have your temperature gauges up there, and we can change what's up there, right? We have the radio up there right now, and if I want to display something like, I don't know, my tire pressure, what I can do is go down to this screen and put that up here, and that'll be displayed up there on my instrument cluster. So really cool to have that all the way across there. That panel screen is changing the game. You also have the ability in here to connect to Google Maps. You have your Google built into this vehicle. You have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless in here. And speaking of other wireless features, you have a wireless phone charger down here. You have a USB-C and a USB-A charging port in there. And you have two cup holders up here as well, hidden underneath. It's really cool. These little accented wood trims add a level of texture and luxury to the front here. You have your shifter right here, pretty easy to use there. Park, reverse, neutral, drive. It's a piano key shifter. Lincoln's had this for years, and it really puts that stuff out of the way, so there's not a bunch of buttons up here for you. You also have the ability to turn your volume up on your radio right here. You have your four-way flashers, your idle engine off. Right here we have our button to select our driving modes, and we can do that on here, right? We have a bunch of different driving modes. There's your normal 2 high, your 4 automatic, your excite, conserve, slippery, deep conditions, even slow climbing. You have all of the ability to use that stuff there. Looks really cool, definitely easy to click in and out of there. Another big thing on the screen, you have your AC controls, you have the ability to set you have heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel in this reserve trim level. So that's just a bunch of stuff in here that I wanted to show you, but let's get this thing out on the road. Let's test out some of these features. Let's check out the parking system here. I'm going to put the vehicle into reverse. You have a nice big backup camera there. You're able to see 360 view around you as well, and I can get back into this spot pretty darn easily. Now let's just see what kind of sensors we have here. You can hear the beeping, letting me know I'm getting close to something. I mean, that's great to have. You have a lot of visibility there. But if you come down to this screen, you have all of the ways to change that. You can do the aura mode on the side. You can do a wider view, so you can see what's behind you. You have your trailering mode and all those things. There's actually a pretty cool feature on here. You have the massaging seats, and it's easily accessible through the side of your seat. There's a little button on there. Really great to have that. You have digital sense in here, auto hold, your lighting. Right there we have our cross traffic alert telling us if a vehicle's coming behind us while we're in reverse. It'll alert us and let us know, you know, hey, be careful. Great for busy parking lot situations. And when you're in a larger vehicle like this, just a great feature to have. In this vehicle, you have a 3.5 liter V6 engine. It produces 440 horsepower. And we're gonna test it out here as we get out onto the highway. All right, getting this thing out onto the highway. Yeah, I'm hearing that engine. I'm feeling it. I feel like we're up high. We're not experiencing the bumps that you would normally feel in a road. Some other things that I do want to show you is that this steering wheel is pretty unique. It has touch sensors on here that allow you to activate your safety features on here. It allows you to, you know, adjust where the steering wheel is on the right side. It has your push to talk button. But we have things like our adaptive cruise control on here. Here we have the adaptive cruise control working for us. I went ahead and set the speed to 45, and as the people in front of us start to speed up, we'll speed up to that speed that I have set. If they slow down, we'll slow down. So that's a great feature for us to have here. We also have lane keep assist built into here, so if I try to just inch out of this lane, it's gonna keep us within the lines of the road. If I turn on my turn signal, it'll disable that to allow us to get over into the next lane, or I could take control and actually do that myself. That's a great feature to have for road trips and things like that. So Blue Cruise, hands-free, has come up on the instrument cluster here. This means I can take my hands off the steering wheel. This vehicle is going to drive itself. It's going to monitor the traffic around me. It's going to keep me to the speed that I have set. What I'm going to do right here, I'm going to turn on my turn signal. Okay? That has brought up a camera on the side of the vehicle, and it's moved us over here by itself. I'm just being attentive of what's going on around me. Blue Cruise, once again, is doing all this itself. It's just slowing me based on the vehicle in front of me. It's speeding me up whenever they get out of the way there. Lane change is possible, it's telling me. What I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my turn signal. And what that is doing, it's showing you a camera on the side of the vehicle, and it's scanning the left lane there and making sure it's clear for us to go over. So I'm able to make that change just by turning my turn signal. And it's been a few minutes here. I haven't really had to take control of the steering wheel. This vehicle does have a 4-year 50,000 mile warranty and a 6-year 70,000 mile powertrain warranty. It also comes with a 4-year 50,000 mile pickup and delivery service. Let's check out the turning radius. We are in a large SUV here. That got around within those lanes there. No problem getting us up to speed. When properly equipped, you can tow up to about 8,700 pounds with this vehicle. Great for camping or boating, if that's your thing. Another really cool feature, I think it goes overlooked, especially with a larger SUV like this. If somebody's in my blind spot, my mirror actually lights up. And if I turn on my turn signal, that actually flashes at me and alerts me that somebody's over there. Another really great feature to have that is looking out for you with a larger SUV like this. Wow, the 26 Lincoln Navigator has a ton of really great features. This Reserve trim definitely, doesn't skimp on the luxurious features. If you guys have any questions about any of them, let us know in the comment section below. We'll make sure to get back to you. I'll ask a professional salesperson if I don't know the answer. And that's gonna do it for our test drive today, guys. So until next time, enjoy the ride.